It's the Midnight Trucking Radio Network. Eric Harley here. Joining me right now from Sapp Brothers Travel Centers, it is Paulette Kramer, the general manager. Paulette, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you very much.
How are you?
I am just fine.
You're busy, too, because you guys have had some expansion. Let's talk about the growth and expansion there at Sapp Brothers.
Well, we have 16 locations now, and I guess for our growth and expansion, we've been doing a lot of remodeling. A lot of people lately have been cutting back on what they're doing, and we're still going strong. Still even thinking of finding a few more locations.
Wow.
Our this year we did a lot of in the restrooms. And in the shower areas. And our manager from Nebraska City is here, and he says, "Don't forget to tell them we got a TV in the men's room now." And I says, "Wait a minute. How about the women? We have heated toilet seats."
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes,
and
it is.
It is great personal touches like that that really help to set Sapp Brothers apart from the others, and the drivers make note of it.
Yes, I do.
I
think our restrooms, especially these ones that we've just done them in Nebraska City and Lincoln and in Fremont, they look way better than my house.
Wow.
They are just so neat. I mean, I just love them.
Yeah, that's great. And you know that means a lot to the drivers.
Yes, it is.
Because they want a clean facility. They want something where they go in and they feel like they're at home because temporarily they are. That's their home.
Yes, we are their home.
Yeah, and it's great that you guys have done that for the drivers. Recently, Sapp Brothers Travel Centers merged with Sapp Brothers Petroleum.
It'll be effective October 1st this year.
Okay. Tell us about this merger.
Okay. Sapp Brothers Petroleum is the ones that have the big trucks and bring us our fuel.
Yeah.
But we also, in Sapp Brothers Travel Centers, we have the fuel transports also.
Yeah.
So we're kind of almost competing against each other.
Right.
I believe they said it was 30 years ago they were one company and they separated, and now we've decided we should put us all back together.
Yeah.
And it'll be more efficient, and the people usage should be better also.
Right.
And we can combine the accounting and get a lot of things. It'll just be done immediately. You know, we bill somebody and gets paid at the same time.
Wow.
So it'll be very exciting and a different change, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. That's exciting. Also, you have a new point of sale system.
We've been working on one.
All right. So tell us about this.
It's Retalix.
Yeah.
Is who it is. And it'll be the touch screens.
Right.
And there'll be a lot more automation. As far as training, like of our cashiers, we'll have the same system in all of our locations. Right now, depending on what brand of fuel you are, we may have a different kind of point of sale. And this way we'll have the same one. So if we want somebody to go from one location to another, they don't have to be retrained. They'll know how to do it already.
Right.
This will be exactly the same.
Yeah.
And we've been working on it for quite a while because we want to get it right. We don't want to put it out and say, "Wait a minute, we've got all this stuff. Let's get it right."
Yeah.
So it'll be a while. It's in some of them they're testing it now.
Sure.
And it'll be in all of the locations. We're hoping maybe by the end of this year we'll get that all done.
Yeah.
And then also in the back side of it, it'll do the bookkeeping and the accounting. It'll be automated, and it'll balance credit cards.
Yeah.
So we won't have as much to do at the locations.
Yeah.
So we can spend more people downtown to work with the customers instead of sitting in the offices.
You know, that makes, I was going to say, this really helps the driver because it means with this fluid training here that everybody is going to be a part of, everybody will know that. They'll be, again, very, very fluent in that
I might even be able to help.
and again, being able to automate certain things where you don't have to stay in the office as much means being able to help those drivers, and also every once in a while just say hello.
Yes.
Stop and just say, "How you doing?"
Yes, because again, we're their home.
Yeah.
We're their family.
Yeah.
And we like to talk to them.
Yeah.
And they're pretty darn entertaining.
I know that they are, and I know that they appreciate that personal touch. Let's talk about remodeling now. You mentioned the bathrooms. What else is going on?
We've recently added a new shop in our location in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yeah.
And I think they want to add a little bit more onto that out there.
Wow.
We have a tire warehouse that we're going to be building. We have a location in Omaha, and we're going to move it to another location in Omaha, which will be right across the street from the travel center.
Yeah.
There in Omaha, and we're going to add on to that.
Right.
And it just seems like we're always doing something. You
Yeah.
know, like I say, that we're either updating or adding on. We remodeled restaurants this last summer. We just did some minor remodeling, more painting and sprucing up when the no smoking ban came in. We took advantage of that and
Yeah.
got rid of all that nicotine and cleaned
Right.
places up and
Yeah.
made
Wow.
it nice and bright again. And
Yeah,
so,
that's just amazing. Something else that you've done there at Sap Brothers, you've improved the consistency here of the scale locations. Now, this again makes it for the end user easier
Right.
to locate these
you're
scales.
right. We're going to try to get all of them with the same instruction board
Yeah.
and a same entrance, so they don't come to a location and say, okay, where's the scale at this location? We
Yeah.
want them to be able to know where it's at, get there to it, and again, make it easier for them. It's hard when they're out there on the road all day long that they think we have to reinvent the wheel every time they go to a different place. We want
Yeah,
to make it
right.
easy.
You know, last year especially, Paulette, was a tough year for many, and we're still not out of the woods yet. It is a time when many in the industry are cutting back, but you folks at Sap Brothers have insisted on expanding and improving.
Yes,
Why
we
do you
have.
insist on doing that?
Because we're still growing.
Yeah.
We had a real good year last year, and we plan on having quite a few more good years. Next year will be 40 years that
Wow.
Sap Brothers been around, and I think the best is yet to come.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to talking to you again soon. Paulette Kramer from Sap Brothers Travel Centers, and I know the drivers appreciate everything you're doing for them.
Well,
So,
thank you. We appreciate them.
all right. Well, thank you very much. We'll
Sure.
talk to you again soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right.